So let's look at the materials that we have in order to make our first mission occur. So we have our tissue paper, we have our napkin, we have our string or twine, scissors, hole punch, tape, ruler, and our car. Okay, so you can have a car, you can have a little action figure, but in keeping with our 007 theme, let's go with a nice little cool Porsche car. So first thing we need to do is to create our parachute. So we just want to basically cut this out into a square, a smaller square, so we can do a 12 by 12. So you want to take your ruler, lay it out in such a way that we can get a nice even square. So I want to do a 12 by 12 square, cutting it out. It's not going to be as even or as cool a cut as I'd like to have, but I just want to give you the impression. So you can take your time with this, or you can do it all in one shot, but just want to give you something nice. All right, so here we are. And bear in mind now, your tissue paper is kind of thin, so we're going to give you some time at the end to create some variations on this. All right, so next thing we want to do, we want to use our Scotch tape in order to reinforce those corners. So that's our test piece. So here we go. And what I'm doing with my Scotch tape, I'm gonna put it over both ends, okay? So we got some over the bottom and the top, all right? So we wanna do that in all four corners. And just remember, you don't have to go the same speed that I'm doing. You could pause this at any time, take your time, make it look as nice or as messy as you want it to be, okay? But it's all about experimentation, getting you to see how the principle of this thing works with air resistance, airflow, weight distribution, reinforcement, things of that nature. Okay, so now finishing up my fourth corner. So now I know you can't see it, but I have a corner here, reinforce, reinforce there, reinforce here, and reinforce there. All right, next thing we want to do is put a hole in each one of those corners. So I got my single hole punch, and that should be in your kit as well. Okay. You gotta make sure you pull it all the way through. It's coming slowly but surely. We're getting through there. All right, and I'm gonna show you what this looks like in a second. All right, got three, and I'm about to try to do my fourth corner. All right, here's four. Last one always takes the longest, right? All right, so fourth one came out. So here's that first, second, third, and fourth. All right, so what do you think is next? What do you think is next? At twine, all right? So let's see if we can do, and we're gonna give you the opportunity at the end to put some variation on this, but I'm just gonna simply measure out 12 inches of twine, and I'm gonna cut 4 strips, okay? 4 strips. Here's one. Measure out, put that one to the side, measure out the second one. All right, 2. Here's 3. And here's 4. All right. Now here we go. Here we have 4. Here's 2, 3, and 4. All right. So what do you think we have to do next? Got to put each one of these 4 in each of the 4 corners. Okay. So I'm going to do some good little camera work, trickery, and let's see if we can make that happen. Hold on a second.